I never thought I would be a doctor, especially growing up in a farming community of 146 people in Minnesota. My father was a farmer, and I was the first in my family to go to college. Medicine seemed distant, far removed from the practical, hands-on life I knew. My grade school education took place in a small school with an average class size of just 4 students, a close-knit environment where I learned the value of community and hard work early on. I was also a 4-H leader and a champion gardener, deeply rooted in the farming lifestyle. These experiences shaped my understanding of responsibility, leadership, and the importance of cultivating both the land and relationships. As I pursued my education, I discovered a passion for science and a desire to help others, leading me down an unexpected path toward medicine. Being the first in my family to navigate higher education was challenging but rewarding. It required determination, resilience, and a willingness to step into the unknown. During college, my growth in leadership as student body president further shaped my journey, teaching me the importance of advocacy, responsibility, and community, a theme that would continue to resonate throughout my career. After leaving medical school, I completed a master's program in epidemiology, which provided me with a solid foundation in understanding public health and disease patterns. My graduate thesis on delirium, which is also called acute confusional state, allowed me to delve deeply into a complex and often misunderstood condition, further fueling my interest in geriatric medicine. This period of study and research honed my analytical skills and deepened my commitment to improving the health and well-being of older adults. My path to geriatrics took 10 years, during which I developed a strong commitment to caring for the elderly. This journey wasn't just about mastering medical knowledge, it was about understanding the unique challenges and needs of an aging population. I became passionate about addressing issues like cognitive decline, chronic illness, and the importance of compassionate care. My first job was as an assistant professor of medicine, where I had an opportunity to direct a dementia unit. This role was another pivotal moment in my career, allowing me to apply my knowledge and leadership skills in a meaningful way. Leading the dementia unit was not just about managing patients, it was about advocating for better care, developing treatment protocols, and mentoring the next generation of healthcare professionals. In 1987, while setting up a community-based practice in Mount Kisco, New York, I encountered my first 3 Lyme disease patients. This experience opened my eyes to the complexities of Lyme disease, especially its impact on cognitive function. I found myself translating my interest in dementia and delirium into working with these Lyme disease patients, recognizing the overlap in symptoms and a need for a nuanced approach to their care. Then in 1990, a study by Drs. Lajigian and colleagues on chronic neurologic Lyme disease validated my observations and set me on a new career path. This research highlighted the serious, persistent neurologic symptoms in some Lyme disease patients, confirming what I had seen in my own practice. This study was another turning point for me, deepening my commitment to understanding and treating Lyme disease, especially in its more complex and chronic forms. However, my concern grew as some of my colleagues began to conclude that chronic Lyme disease did not exist as a diagnostic entity. They dismissed persistent symptoms as nothing more than aches and pains of daily living. This perspective was troubling to me, as it overlooked the very real and often debilitating experiences of many patients I had seen. It underscored the need for a more comprehensive and compassionate approach to Lyme disease, one that acknowledged the complexities and individuality of each patient's case. To advocate for these patients and advance research and treatment, I joined the International Lyme and Associated Diseases Society, called ILADS. My involvement grew, and I eventually served as their president for 4 years. This role allowed me to collaborate with like-minded professionals, push for better understanding and recognition of chronic Lyme disease, and advocate for patients who often felt marginalized by the medical community. Additionally, I had the privilege of being the first author of the ILADS treatment guidelines, which provided an evidence-based approach to managing Lyme disease and co-infections, offering a crucial resource for clinicians worldwide. Over time, I transitioned into the role of a thought leader in this field, authoring 2 books and more than 600 evidence-based blogs. These writings have allowed me to share insights, educate both the public and medical professionals, and contribute to the ongoing conversation about Lyme disease and its complex, often misunderstood nature. Recognizing the need to reach a broader audience, I shifted my focus to social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Through these channels, I have been able to connect with individuals who may have been overlooked by the traditional medical system, offering them guidance, support, and access to reliable information about Lyme disease and related conditions. Additionally, I've developed an expert quiz series and am laying the groundwork for a common sense Lyme disease program aimed at empowering both patients and healthcare providers with practical, actionable knowledge. The journey from my family's small farming community in Minnesota to New York for my residency was a significant transition, exposing me to new challenges and opportunities. Moving from a rural setting to the bustling environment in New York was daunting, but it also provided me with a broader perspective and a wealth of experiences that enriched my understanding of medicine and patient care. The contrast between my upbringing and my professional life have given me a unique outlook, blending the simplicity and groundedness of rural life with the complexity and diversity of urban healthcare. And looking back, I see that the values I've learned on the farm, hard work, perseverance, and a strong sense of community have shaped the doctor I am today. These values have guided me through the challenges of medical school, the rigors of residency, and the demands of my career in geriatrics, as well as Lyme disease care. It's a journey I never anticipated, but one I'm grateful for every day. It has taught me that no matter where you start, with dedication and a willingness to embrace the unexpected, you can make a profound difference in the lives of others.